All right. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes,
Almost.
indeed.
Okay. So last session we left off with you finding some very odd characters. Odd in that you found out a whole lot more about these mechanical clockwork golems called Nimblewrights. And you had an encounter with one named Nim, who is basically a ward of the House of Inspired Hands, or maybe not a ward, but like in service to the House of Inspired Hands, which is a temple to Gond.
My newest
And
grandchild.
what's that?
And my newest grandchild.
Oh, yes. So, after he was discovered to have been maybe reaching beyond his station with his machinations, the dragonborn priestess of the
Let's get on
temple,
the ship.
Jezreen, has requested that you run down Nim's creation, which, as far as you can tell, is also somehow involved with the explosion by your tavern. So she wants you to hunt him down. She wants you to destroy it so it doesn't do any more damage, and bring proof of that destruction back to her, at which point she will award you with a handful of these artifacts that you see here on display in the House of Inspired Hands. You also are you have a couple of leads that you're chasing down from the explosion, including a shadowy third man in black who seemed to escape injured from the scene. And
Was it a man?
yes, a
Like
human.
a human?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
A human male, as far as Follow was able to tell you. It's what they determined from their view up in their greenhouse across the street. So going back even a little bit further than that, the mysteriously still alive Zibrindus and Emic Froon have been arrested and are awaiting charges and trial. So that was I think only that happened last night. So still some time on that one.
Okay.
All right. So you also have been instructed by the team of Cromley and Blastwind to not leave town. But it's a really big city, so you have a long way you could walk before you leave town.
Oh yeah.
And plenty of places to hide.
They didn't imply it anyway that like they'd be checking up on us regularly or anything like that, did they?
It's an ongoing investigation.
Yeah,
I guess
but it's not like we're gonna get in quote unquote.
They didn't
trouble.
say they were gonna. Well, if you leave town, you'll get in trouble. But no,
Well,
there wasn't any
like if they're looking
instructions
for us and can't find us because we're not there for a few days or something like that.
Well, they may wonder where you are, and part of that wondering could be if you've left town. So yeah, I mean it just depends. I don't expect that. I mean, these wards take half a day to search, but on the other hand, it's not like you're gonna spend the night out in the city. You'd probably come back to your place of residence.
Yeah, because we do actually have a tavern to run.
So, anyway, you have most recently left the House of Inspired Hands. It's about noon, and you have the city is yours as you hold this strange contraption in your hand, this Nimblewright detector.
Who's got it? I'm guessing Garrosh.
I do not. That is such a wacky looking thing.
Yep, it is a wacky looking thing. And you were instructed that to activate it, you just have to hold down the trigger. And when it comes within 500 feet of a Nimblewright other than Nim, the umbrella will start to spin and whir and click, and it will accelerate as the distance to the target lessens, reaching a maximum velocity when you're within 30 feet. So the range is 500 to 30 feet.
All right.
All right. So, also, did we search at the end of the session? Did we say we searched the C word already, or no?
I think we had started to, but not.
Yeah,
fully.
I don't think we actually did.
We hadn't actually done the whole ward, right?
Yeah, I was gonna leave it up to you to decide if you wanted to start here or if you wanted to if there was somewhere else you wanted to start. You know that this. I mean, last you saw the Nimblewright you're looking for, last it was seen was at the explosion on the rooftops by one of the passersby.
Yeah. Well, okay. I think.
So, do we want to check out the North Ward first to at least make sure it's not near us anymore? Kind of check out, make sure our neighborhood's good.
That's a good idea. What I was going to say is, do we want to, is this going to be our priority, or do we want to check in with Jarlaxle and find out about the dude that was supposed to be dead?
My suggestion, hang on, let me get in character.
Who is this man?
My suggestion is we check into this now, and perhaps whether we all go or maybe just me and you, and looking at Connor Marai,
Yes.
check in with him after the sun goes down. He is the Drow, you know.
That's true. I agree. That sounds like a good plan. Rest of y'all, does that work for y'all?
I'm rather indifferent.
It's fine by me.
So,
But
where are
don't
you
complain when you get fewer tips this evening.
So where are you going first?
So I guess check the C word, right?
C Ward or North Ward, I don't. Either makes sense. You know, if we last saw him near. Wait, you're saying we saw the shadowy figure, or
The Nimblewright
Adrian-
on the roofs.
oh, okay. Hang on. Are we looking for him, or are we looking for the Nimblewright right now?
You're looking. I mean, it's up to you. You have the means to.
Hi, Sherlock.
I mean, you
Wait,
have
I
this
almost-
detector, but you could also I mean, you could do both at the same time, to be honest.
That's what I was saying. Like maybe we kind of have the since we don't have a shadowy figure detector.
Yeah, where's my quest point on the map? I'm not
Yeah.
seeing it. Turning
Yeah.
around.
Just go
Where
looking
is
for
it?
the Nimblewright.
So this is how it's going to work. So you move to where you want to search, and
Sherlock.
we'll do a game of hide the thimble, where you're like getting warmer, that kind of thing, based off of your rolls. And periodically you can actually make a search with you can activate the detector, I guess I would say.
Oh, good. Okay, so really fast. This is my argument. I'm gonna say because I'm fine with either, to be honest, with either the North Ward or the Sea Ward. But here's my argument against the North Ward. They're probably still investigating the explosion and the bodies.
Maybe
So
we shouldn't be seen snooping around.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably a good idea.
Okay.
That's yeah, I can get behind that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is reasonable.
So I'd say let's start up here too, because this is also one of the wards that's the furthest away from us.
Okay, so you're leaning towards doing the C ward. Why don't go ahead and have two of you make investigation checks.
Sherlock, stop throwing your damn mice in the trash.
It's going to be a DC 20 to see if you can get sort of
Okay.
Is
see if you
anybody
can get
not
lucky.
a -1 there?
I have a +1. Or not
I
a
just have-
yeah. No,
I just have
excuse me.
a
I have a 1. I think. Yeah, I have a 1. I'll roll.
I say you two then.
All right. So I guess in that case, just pick a spot in the C ward and go ahead and activate the detector.
Let's
The left side.
let's come down. How about this? Let's go.
Start at the gate.
How about the
I was
house?
gonna say, we could do like a spiral or something.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, I like that idea.
Kind of. I don't know. Kind
No,
Okay,
Well-
so based off of that plan, Jimmy, I'll let you all make one more investigation check with advantage to see if you glean any information.
All right, who's got it?
Well,
I'll do it. Advantage.
Take money, no whammies.
You can do it.
Ooh!
Ooh!
Crit 19.
I said DC 20, but I don't know. I feel like if you crit, that's close enough.
Yeah.
So I'll say that you do spend the half day here in the C ward, but as you're getting closer and closer to the center of your spiral, you have gotten the hang of running this detector now, and you think that you would actually be able to kind of mask what you're doing. It's not super noticeable. It's not very big. It's only about the
Oh, I was
size
gonna
of
say,
your
that thing-
forearn.
okay.
So,
okay.
so you
Give an
think that,
umbrella
you know,
up
and
top.
it's also super weird. Like, you've been able to do this, and you haven't really attracted any attention this whole day. So, based off of that rule, at the end of the day, you conclude that you could probably try to search the North Ward tomorrow if that's what y'all wanted to do,
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
without
Sounds
too much
good.
danger of being detected.
Okay.
So,
And-
all right. So at the close of the day, you all head back over to your Troll Skull Alley. If y'all want, I need somebody to deduct 5 silver for the trip.
Well, hang on. Do we want to go see Jarlaxle?
Well, this
'Cause that-
took you the whole day, so you can, but you'll be visiting him late at night.
Yeah, that was my
and
point
we
because
run
he's
the
a drow.
tavern.
So it would just make sense to see him at night, right?
Yeah,
It's up to
But
you.
do we need to get back and run the tavern?
You don't ever have to worry about running the tavern. You've hired, you've got your bartender, and you've hired help, and this is like, you know,
Okay.
a weeknight. Like the weekends or whatever are kind of more whenever they need your help specifically, or if you're gone for an extended period of time.
Okay. That's perfect. Okay, then then let's go. Did we want to maybe split off? Well, I don't know. That's a good idea. Also, might not be the best idea role playing wise, but like
I will tell you, if you plan on visiting, if you plan on doing much more tonight, you
yeah.
aren't going to benefit from a long rest, and y'all will have exhaustion tomorrow, a point of exhaustion tomorrow.
Okay.
Unless you want to sleep, you know, longer into the next day or something like that.
In that case, do we maybe want to say, because I don't know if like kind of the plan where not Garash, Jesus, Druck and I go to Joralaxle, and the others go, I don't know, go rest or do something. You know, I don't know if we want to keep doing that or if we just all want to go to Joralaxle.
I think that whatever we do, that we should do it together unless we absolutely cannot.
Okay.
Just for
All
the
right.
sake
Let's just
of
say
safety.
let's get up bright and early tomorrow.
Mhm.
We'll search the North Ward.
Okay.
If it takes half the day, then we go see Jarlaxle. Because today was, you know, a search plus all the other stuff we did ahead before that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So would that be okay, Adrienne? Would that make
Yeah.
more sense? Okay.
I mean, y'all can do whatever you want to. I'm just letting you know what the different consequences of it will be.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
just saying,
and-
we wouldn't have that consequence, though, if we started off tomorrow. So, or are you saying, no matter what, a search is going to take up our whole day?
No, a search will take half a day of a ward, a search of a ward will take half a day, depending on how well you roll.
Define
that
half
will-
a day.
Noon, like when you would wake up to noon, and then
Okay.
noon to.
I was making sure you weren't saying half a day like 12 hours, like literally the vast majority of a day. So you're saying half.
No, half a day, not counting the time that you would need to sleep.
Okay.
So 6 to 8 hours or something.
A work day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Half a work day.
All right. Yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's head back home. Get some sleep. Hit it bright and
Mm-hmm.
early tomorrow, and then tomorrow night let's go see Jarlaxle.
Okay, cool. And it's nighttime right now. Is it late enough that the tavern's open or closed, or could I spend some time like helping out at the tavern to try to get us a bonus?
Sure, yeah, you can go ahead and make a roll, Carter. If you're what specifically are you doing to help out?
Kind of trying to like entertain the crowd and whatnot, I suppose.
Okay,
Like,
performance check in that case.
all right. Oh shit. Well, I don't have much of a performance on there. I rolled with advantage and I didn't mean to.
Hey.
Sorry.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
You did.
Unfortunately, so yeah, you get in there, but there's not a lot of people here, and
Well,
so nobody's like turned off or anything, but you don't like see a significant increase in profit or anything like that. So.
I tried.
All right. Whoops.
Grab my boy.
So y'all head on back to Home Sweet Home. Whoops, I took the House of the Moon with us. Go back, House
The
of
whole
Moon.
house.
I'm not sure
The
where
whole
house.
ass house.
Oh,
Let me-
and the House of
Oh,
Inspired
oh my
Hand
God,
Rat.
my temple! Get it away!
Temple. Ah.
It's too
I
close
think
to
it
home.
was right here.
Please.
But anyways, does that everybody?
You might wanna
Did I
throw
take
those on the
anything
map
else
later
with
to be
me?
Safe.
Yeah, I don't know why they're not. Okay, I think I did. Yeah, for some reason they're not. All of those things are not. Okay, crap. Anyway, let's see. What do we got here? So yes, the next morning, you get up and you bright and early and start discreetly searching around. So I want 2 rolls. I want an investigation check from one of you, and I want a stealth check from somebody else.
I'll do stealth.
I would like to
Stealth
do
is not going to be my
investigation.
role.
All right.
There we go.
So you
Wow,
don't
yeah.
find anything, but you're super stealthy about it.
Yeah. No
Well,
one notices you
investigation check or
doing
just one?
nothing.
Yeah.
Yes, good.
No, actually,
want-
the investigation checks are really just to determine how long this is taking you to do.
Okay.
But if
Okay.
oh wait, are y'all still doing the same spiral pattern? Because if you are, I'll go ahead and give you advantage again on that, because that's a good way to search.
I assume that seems like
I
it's
think,
the
yeah,
best
that
way.
that makes the most
May-
sense.
Maybe in this case, since we're in the middle of the North Ward, we do the spiral outward.
Yeah,
this
spiral,
time.
spiral
So,
out.
You know, start at
Hypnotizing.
Troll Skull. Kind of do that.
Okay.
The other way
Okay.
the other way you can do a search is do one point and then another point, and then split them and do either side, and then you can figure out, okay, where was the beam the highest, and go that
like
direction.
triangulation.
Yeah, that's another way, but spiral's
Yeah.
fine.
I mean, that's not a bad idea either.
But I don't know
Yeah.
how
Yeah, I don't know how
The triangulation is actually mentioned in the module as a way of doing this in a more efficient search. So it'll lower the DC for you if you do it that way.
No.
we
sweet.
could come down
Okay.
here to the bottom of the high road, just above the market,
Mm-hmm.
and then just go up the high road, do it up here, get a sense for how much of it is vibrating, and then do Sulmore Street and do it this way, and that'll kind of give us, okay, is it in this quadrant, this quadrant, this quadrant, or this quadrant?
All right. So
Okay.
this go ahead and this roll, this investigation roll that Garrosh is going to do it will just determine how quickly you find anything, if you find anything. So
Okay. All right. Please.
How quickly we may or may not find a thing. Good roll.
that
though.
was the DC. with the triangulation
Yay.
method.
Yeah.
So you slowly you start down here, like Porter was talking about, and you slowly make your way this way, and the triangulation begins to indicate that somewhere in this area is where you need to be looking. You are actually picking up on something.
Ooh,
Oh, this is
let's-
so
Picking up what I'm putting down.
exciting.
This is not far from our home.
that's mildly concerning.
Agreed.
But a little exciting.
So yeah, pick a spot in this area on Enmar Street and do your 500 feet ping, and I will tell you hotter, colder.
All right. Do we just want to let one of us do it? One
Sure.
of us moves on the map. That'll be easiest. Well, Garage has it. Do you want to do it, Chris?
You know,
Go for it, Chris.
Pick the
what's
spot or
the
make the
worst
roll.
that could happen?
No, it's not a roll.
Oh,
Just
oh.
pick a spot for me to tell you whether or
Okay.
not you pick up anything.
On the Enmar Street area. Okay.
Mhm.
Wait, where's it? Where am I missing?
Black
the
Dog
marsh?
Alley.
Okay, Black Dog Alley. So 500 feet.
You choose.
It's about
death.
like this. So yeah, you don't. You're not within 500 feet, but it's pointing you this direction.
Ooh.
Okay.
We should go down to Line Street.
Mm-hmm.
From there, I
Sell
think we
around
should.
in Line Street. Yeah.
So like at this
well,
point, it's just very very faintly
Actually, no.
pulling you this direction.
Corner of Horn and Selrin.
Okay.
Right here.
Yeah. right
Okay. Yeah, it's pointing you towards a large and imposing house, about 130 feet. Right. Right here, and I will go ahead and put that because with just asking anybody passing by, they will tell you, oh, that's Gralhund Villa.
Rollhound?
Yeah, we met one of those people.
Good. I'm trying to
Wait,
get.
when?
He was the lord that was being mugged that we saved.
You just moved the whole map. By the
Oh
way.
no, God!
You can undo. You just hit Control Z.
Roll Z, man down.
Control Z.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Okay. I'm
So
trying
wait,
to move.
Who was he again?
Lord Gralhund, he was the guy that was being mugged in the alley that we saved.
Oh, that's
Can
right.
y'all
he
see the
likes me.
label?
That's good news because we can use that as a
Weird.
Don't-
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I don't
Give
see
me a
anything.
second.
Svadrik will look at Garrosh and go, we need to make sure it is actually in that house. Maybe we should get closer, try again. Or
Okay,
go
so,
to other side of house, maybe. Try it and see if it goes in that direction.
All
We
right.
should
So
see if maybe
you
it
go
points
around to the other
to it.
side. You activate the contraption again, and sure enough, it's pointing you back towards Gralhund Villa.
Is it pointing underneath?
No.
Okay, so it's pointing in the manor. Alrighty. Okay, well, this
Was
is. It was Lord. What was his first name?
Um,
I don't know if we got his first name.
I think you did. I
Okay.
mean, I have.
We
Yeah.
on first name
That
basis
much.
with him?
He was kind of
Doesn't-
drunk, so yeah.
So this
Yeah.
is the guy I actually stole the.
Handkerchief from.
Yeah.
Well,
His name is.
Shore up your pockets.
What could he have to do? It seems
Orange.
strange coincidence that he is related to both these events that seem to be completely unrelated.
What you've
Strange
know about the Gralhund family was that his name commanded a lot of attention from the Watch during that night, the night 2 nights ago. You know that is a pretty high up there, important noble family. That's all you know.
Hmm.
What?
I have idea, though. Ideas is not exactly my strong suit.
And since you made the DC on this roll, you're here. I would say maybe about 2 o'clock in the afternoon or so.
Alrighty.
Cool.
Perhaps we go up to door and knock and check in, and I do some little air quotes, to make sure he's good after the attack.
Oh, that's just what I was thinking.
And while we're doing it, I slip away with a little. You just squeeze thing, right? And I start like grabbing at it from Garros.
Yeah. I'm like
Now,
slapping
can
at
I-
you, but then I give it over.
There you go.
Um,
Hide behind one of us
I have a
and
question.
slip in unnoticed along with us.
What's your question?
This thing we're going after. Did she tell us to do this with discretion? Or like?
No, she didn't seem to.
Could we just go in and say, "Hey, we're looking for somebody. It's from here. We have reason to believe it's in this house." Would that be like weird?
Well, the thing is though we're just like normal citizens. We're not like the watch or anything. So
Well, I mean, we could say we were. I mean, we could still say that like someone,
Oh,
the
yeah.
lady told us to bring back this package or this, device, this thing, whatever you want to call it, and it's
we
let
can
us
have Garrosh
hear.
do it. We can just say, well, Garrosh is on a mission from what was it,
From
the House
God.
of Inspired Hands, and we believe that this, that something may have found its way or gotten into the house, and we would, if they wouldn't mind terribly letting us in, we would very appreciate something along the lines of like going in and getting it out of their way for them.
Yeah, I
As
just,
y'all are standing here discussing this, you can see there's a couple of groups of different citizens who are kind of stopping and looking at you and then continuing on. And sitting at the corner, there is a little
man himself.
group of 3 children, a tiefling boy and 2 human children. And I think I have.
Well, we've already learned our lesson about inviting people in, and
Just sitting there, kind of like scuffing their feet in the dirt and watching you all.
Do they
No.
smell like
I
rats?
wouldn't be like that. That's not my character. I'd be like, now I wonder if they're all right. Kind of nervous.
The little tiefling boy, he's like he's got red skin and he's wearing what looks like a pirate hat, and he sees you looking at him, and he comes up and he says, "What you checking out that old Gralhund Villa?"
I go, "Arr, Captain,
Aw.
Arr,
a good
Ye
mighty."
you
I
be
got
a
a
part.
question.
You
Yes.
be a part of a Bragan Darth, I imagine.
I consider myself a freebooter.
That's the only kind of booter I know.
Fair enough. Hey, captain of this here crew of misfits, the greatest misfits I've ever seen. Have you seen a metal person just meandering around through these areas?
I'm just
And-
staring completely agog at Porter, like, what am I witnessing?
I'm laughing, kind of.
Porter,
like,
you can take inspiration and go ahead and make a persuasion check for me.
Okay. Oh, I have a -1. Can I get advantage on this if I close one eye and give him my greatest?
I mean, you
Pirate
can use your
arr.
inspiration if you fail.
Okay, all right. I'll just
I believe in
may as
you.
well use it for that.
Oh my gosh!
What the fuck?
Well-
Arrgh, you blew it.
One of the girl in the group tugs on the tiefling's tail and she says,
Gorge, his accent is funny. I don't think he's really one of us.
I say, now hold on there, Missy. I know what this calls for. And I'm gonna pull out some food that I've made.
I'll slip him some sweets too, some of the like candy.
Well, I make food. I always be like,
Well,
good information always requires a little bit of the old payment. Am I right, boys?
The girl just gives you an eye and she says,
You should have led with that.
and then they both come up and they all start grabbing the food, and she says,
Yeah, they got one of those weird clockwork things. It's been like skulking around. The lady Gralhund found it and kind of took it under her wing, and she's been using it to do all sorts of weird things. Weird because it's a weird man that she sends out to do errands. Not that the errands are weird. Yeah, never mind.
Well, if you were older, I would have asked a different question, but thank you for that clarification.
Yes, thank you. And, and I'll kind of like bend down and be like, oh, thank you so much, little ones. We do appreciate your help very much. And I'll hand them some candy.
yeah, they grab it and they run off, and the except for the human boy who hangs back, and he's looking at you with doe eyes, Carnamarai,
Aw.
and stuffing his mouth full of candy, and he says, "Oh, but tell you something else. How many more of that candy?"
Of course. I'll hand him some more candy.
Okay, you can make
Give me
a
candy.
persuasion check.
Give me.
I would like to cast guidance, please.
Okay.
Ooh, yay.
Oh, now the guidance comes out.
I forgot, and it would have mattered anyway for her.
Oh, well, I don't think I need it.
Yeah, he says,
Just keep it for other
You-
people.
"Did you hear about that explosion over on down the alley where all the shops are, the Troll Skull Alley? Did you hear about that explosion?"
Yeah, I did.
Well, they have this. I was sitting here minding my own business, and I saw
Having his mouth.
a guy all blackened and limping, and he came around the back way and slipped into the villa after that happened.
Oh my goodness. Well,
I
thank
think that he had something to do with it. That's what I think.
Yeah, I think you might be onto something there. Well, thank you so much. I really do appreciate the information. And I'll hand him some more candy.
He just stuffs it into his mouth. Like, he doesn't even bother with like saving it for later or anything, and he just walks off with a big
Doesn't
smile on
even
his face,
bother
Probably was
Rapper.
not.
just drooling. Yeah.
Probably
Nice.
not a kid
Sticky
that needed
candy
more
out of
candy.
his-
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have probably just killed this kid.
Well, I'll stand up and kind of look and like turn around and be like, wow,
Oh.
that's an interesting little piece of information there.
So to give you the lay of the land here, this is a sprawling villa. As you can see, there's like landscaping and everything. This entire corner is taken up by this place, and it is enclosed in a 12-foot high stone wall.
Oh. Okay.
Jeez.
And there's an ornate iron gate.
Think
And
highly of themselves.
yeah, and you can see into it that there is a yard with huge trees and 2 footpaths that lead to this villa, which is a 2-story brick building.
On what side of the property is that back way that the kid was talking about?
The side that you are not currently standing on, because you can see through the gate.
Okay.
Okay.
There's
Alright.
apparently a back gate.
Okay.
I would imagine
Um,
it's on this side of the L, kind of back here.
Yes.
Okay.
I think. I'd have to
I will
look.
kind of
Anyway.
pull our group a little bit further away from the villa. You know, it's still in sight, but just so it's not like we're obviously hanging out in front of it. say, all right, well, with this new information about this stranger slipping in, do we want to be more cautious when we go in for the Nimblewright, or do we want to come back and investigate this man another time?
Now, was the kid implying that they use the Nimblewright? That's who they're sending out to do errands?
Yeah, they're
Yes.
using the Nimblewright to do errands.
Well,
It's apparently in service to them.
perhaps
You want to do like a
rather than-
stakeout?
yes, and we don't try and go in. We wait for it to come out to us.
That's
Or-
Like that.
that's
Here, back
that's
to the
preferable.
knocking on the door, though. I mean, she's in possession of this thing. It doesn't belong to her. It belongs to the House of Inspired Hands. We can just say that we are, I guess, Garrosh is in service with the House of Inspired Hands, and he's been tasked with retrieving this.
So sorry, Spudrick is gonna start laughing, and he's like, "Oh, Nanette, no. I have, as someone who has owned many illegal things, when you ask them to give it up, answer is, what are you talking about? I
think
don't
you need
know.
I
And then
think you
you
need
stab
to.
them.
Yeah, you probably need to treat this like a repo man situation.
All right.
I prefer the.
still think we might. Well, how about this? What if I go in and, under the guise of, checking in on him, Garrosh can come with me, and we can say that we're looking for this, and maybe that'll flush him out, and then y'all can catch the Nimblewright outside, because I'm surely they'd want to get it out.
Well, I don't think you really pose much of a threat other than them just saying, I don't know what you're talking about, it ain't here.
What? Okay.
And even if you say, well, the kids outside told them, you'll be like, well, kids lied.
There you go. Well, we could show the detector.
I prefer the stakeout.
I prefer the
option.
stakeout.
If we could also approach and just check in on him, see how he's doing, maybe ask if he's heard anything about the incident, but not with any suspicion in our questions.
Yeah, I like this idea.
But that's all. We shouldn't imply that we know anything about it. This family has some power. We don't want to upset them.
Of course.
If we can avoid it, I mean.
Of course. All right. Well, I'm down for that. Let's check in, and we can say, just doing our good duty, and it would also benefit us because we get at least some of a view of the layout of the place too.
I have a question, Adrian.
Mhm.
Is there like shops and stuff like that around here?
This is
Or is
more
it just living?
residential.
Okay, that's what I want to know. Thanks.
Yeah, for the most part. Let me check. I'm on a different map, so. Yep, this is mostly residential.
Okay, well, the other thing we have to think about with the stakeout is this is not. I'm assuming this is high-end people that live here, and we are not high-end people.
Speak for yourself.
I am speaking for myself. Y'all aren't high-end people.
How dare?
No, he's right.
Luckily, I happen to be here. I don't have to worry about being seen if I'm.
It's
Look
what's
at my-
inside that counts, Porter.
Well,
All right. Enough
again-
arguing. Let's go. Everyone who's going into the house,
That
let's
doesn't
go.
change.
And I'm gonna, start walking over to the gate to knock on the gate or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, you walk up to the gates, and as you approach, you kind of peering through the bars and down the path, and kind of trying to see through the trees. And as you're looking through there, all of a sudden, just wham! And then this huge black mastiff just throws himself at the bars and is just like it is. He's gonna eat you alive.
Oh.
And
I'm out.
as he's doing this, you hear a loud gruff voice yell, "Hey, Ripper!" And
Ripper.
coming
Did it say
coming your
Muffy?
direction, Ripper.
Oh my
Coming
gosh.
your
Ripper?
direction with another mastiff that is straining at its leash is a person.
The old person.
Suspicious.
I just want to make sure. I think it's human. Yeah, a human male.
Human man.
And I'm gonna move y'all to another map real quick. Let's see, where were y'all last?
Last time on Dragon Knight.
I'm gonna find your. I guess I can just pull your tokens off of the.
So yeah,
All right.
Really quick, as this happens and then the man is approaching, I am with Kanimurai, and I'm gonna like put my hand on your back / shoulder, like kind of like implying like I guess people could see like look at us and think that we're like a couple, but it's really I just want to have my hand on your shoulder so that I can cast guidance on you.
Okay. Well, I mean, I didn't use guidance on the persuasion roll with the kid. Would it still be active?
Probably not. It's just like a minute.
Yeah, it's not very long. Sorry, this diamond quite.
Yeah, because like within the time that we're speaking to the people on this property, if I'm able to use it again, I would like to.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
So,
I'm just
yeah.
going to move y'all into the gate, but though y'all aren't actually there, because the diamond. I want y'all to be able to see, and the dynamic lighting is just like no. All right, you should find yourself somewhere around the middle of this map as soon as I pop you in.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
This
is where
another
you.
dog right here.
Yeah, because y'all are on the other side of the gate, and the dog is right there at the gate.
Oh, I see.
And
Oh,
like snarling and like it's almost hurting itself. It's just viciously throwing itself against the bars. All right. Yeah. So what do you do?
I'm gonna go ahead and call out to the man and say, "Well, hello.
Away from here! You're not wanted. Move along.
Hello." Or I'm just gonna say,
Do you want me to open that gate? Get out of here!
We are the proprietors of Troll Skull Alley, and we were hoping to check in with Lord Grunhund.
You don't get away from that gate. I'm gonna call the watch.
All right, we're more than happy to do so, but we just wanted to check in on
Get
Lord Grunhund.
away! And he's like bearing down on you now.
All right, let's go. Let's just go.
I will like back up and whatnot. And I will ask and say, you know, if you wouldn't mind terribly passing along a message, just tell Lord Grunhund, Kanimurai Anastasia from the Troll Skull, you know, proprietor of Troll Skull.
He's not even listening to you. He's just storming towards you with this look on his face like he's going to open the gates if y'all are still there when he gets there.
I was just backing away from the gate, like, you know, I was just trying to get the message passed along, but
Well, we tried. Let's just leave.
I don't think he's gonna listen to you.
mm,
Call me crazy.
There are other channels if one wishes to visit or get a message. And you know that.
Yeah, we could actually send him a letter saying, "Hey, could we come over?"
Apparently,
Yes.
walking up to the gate and making a request is not one of them.
ugh.
And yeah, he
We
whistles,
tried, so let's
and
break into the place.
the dog immediately just stops slamming itself against the gate as y'all are retreating. It turns around and runs back to the handler and sits at his feet. And he just stands there and watches you all.
I expected about as much. But at least we tried.
Well, I guess this goes to plan B and we do a stakeout then.
Maybe we could, I guess.
You can make a perception check. Let me do my little thing. Actually have it, and I can roll it. Where is it? Huh.
Ooh,
Where did I
nice.
put it, I wonder?
Hello, little boy.
Nice roll.
Thank you. There's a
What did you roll?
20,
Oh, here it is.
but not a natural.
Okay. You see that across the way, within view of the main gate, there is a sort of like green with a short wall and a enclosed shrine, and like it's an open archway, but you can walk in and out, but it's enclosed with like thin slits for windows and that kind of thing. Might be a good place to hang out and watch
All right.
without it being readily obvious that that's what you're doing.
I'll point it out to the gang.
Hey, gang.
All right, and as you all continue to back away and leave the premises, the man and his two dogs wheel and go back deeper into. Oh, take Porter with them.
No, they've got him. Gotta save our friend.
So
I didn't see this coming.
Good
What a
catch.
twist.
There you go. I will turn to the to the gang while we are kind of hiding out in the shrine and say, well, I do think, I do actually want to check in with Lord Gralhund. Do you think a letter would be the best way to get a hold of him?
Maybe a sexy letter.
No,
At this point, I'm not
that's
sure
not.
it's a good idea.
you can make a history check, Carnamarai.
No, yeah, because history is my best. 12.
Okay. I mean, you know that there are like official channels of delivering messages and that kind of thing. You don't know what kind of results it would have, but you can use like couriers and things like that that wouldn't be turned away from, because they're an official and they have
Okay.
a recognized job to do, and like that's how messages are transported throughout the city.
Yeah, you can invite yourself over for dinner.
There you go.
You're like, I just couldn't stop thinking about you.
All right, so y'all set up here, and are y'all planning to do like any like circumferences around the property to try to see if you can find that back gate? Or are you just staying here and watching the front gate? What exactly are you doing?
It
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I don't think it would hurt to just do
Yeah.
it once around.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have been told a time or two that I am very, very distinctive, so it would probably not be in our best interest to send me out there.
Me and Garrosh can just mosey around, just chit chat.
Sounds good.
All right, y'all can make perception checks while you do that.
All right.
I hope you're good at perception checks.
Well, shit, I have a +4 on that, but
I was gonna say I'm good.
Yeah, but y'all are.
Oh wait, I'm not that great.
All right, so
Sorry.
you're walking the perimeter, and the stone wall butts up against the house, and there is at the back an exterior door that seems to go into the house instead of the wall, and there's also a stable back there that makes up the back corner of the wall, is separate from the house, and the wall comes up to it on both sides, but there's big double doors going into the stable, but they're closed.
Can I knock on the stable doors?
Sure.
Knock on the stable doors.
To what purpose? Oh no.
Just go with it.
As you go there, you can see that it is padlocked, and there's no answer.
Okay. I was just seeing if there's somebody else other than the crazy man up front with dogs. I do sometimes run a delivery service. Wink.
So yeah, as
Could've asked for
you're
Jerry.
so you make your way back around to the
It's not always Jerry. Sometimes it's just quote unquote man of the house.
Yeah.
so you
I'm a
make your way back
legitimate
around
business.
to the shrine and set up. Periodically moseying out and seeing if anything's going on, and everything seems to be quiet, like nothing out of the ordinary, and you definitely don't see anything, anyone coming or going.
I will suggest to the rest of y'all and say, would y'all want me to go in there, wild shape, and take a look around?
Probably not. Unlike the last time we used that, we can't exactly barge in, knocking down the door to
That's
come to your
true.
rescue.
So as
But I didn't
the
think
day
this
goes
was
on,
that last
shadows are starting to get long, and dusk is approaching. And at about that time, you see a group of tall, armored men come marching up to the front gate, where they are met by the Hound Master, and he lets them in and closes the door, and you can see them march their way towards the front.
So here's what we do. We wait for those guys to come out, kill them, take their uniforms.
Oreo.
I just
Oh,
fucking
So,
look at
there-
Porter with that kind of like.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
So
That
they're
I
mom
thought it was
stares
funny.
like, don't make me get la chancla.
So,
so they're armored men, but they're not City Watch.
Right.
Okay.
Now, actually, would this be unusual? Or would this be like a private guard service? I don't know if I would know
It
that.
kind of gives you more the feeling of the latter, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
do you think maybe we should just go in?
Oh, go ahead and sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead and make a history check if you want, Carnamari. Or you know what? No, just perception.
Good. I'm far better at perception. Well, maybe.
Well, that's enough. The livery that they were wearing, you caught a glimpse of it, actually matches the coat of arms of House Gralhund, which is displayed prominently above the gate.
Okay.
So that they look to be like personal veteran guard of House Gralhund.
Okay, cool.
So
Well, not cool for us, but
Mystery solved. Good work, gang.
and Carnamara, while you were as you were watching, you have the highest passive perception of this bunch, I believe.
yep, yeah, I've got a +4 on perception.
And as you are watching them disappear into the front door, you see through the doorway just before it closed, you see one of those veterans like sort of lunge forward. And as the door closes, you hear like the sound of metal clanging on metal.
Whoa.
Very faint, coming from within the estate.
I'll say that to I'll kind of give it, I'll be like, y'all, I just saw something weird. One of the guards lurched forward, and if you listen closely, you can hear, what sounds like potentially fighting.
And as she points that out, sure enough, you can all, as you like hold your breath and listen, you can just hear the faint sound, very, very faint. Like if you weren't listening for it, you wouldn't have noticed. But it does sound like fighting going on.
Well, you know how you said, hey, let me shape change and all that and go do some wacky stuff?
Yes.
I think now you can be...
No, hang on. So, going back for just a second, y'all said that the door to the barn, it connects to this place? Is it?
Yes,
Right?
like
It's just
Yeah, it's like a
there's a
stable
padlocked
back door.
double door stable, and the wall butts up on two sides of it. So it forms the rest of the wall around a corner in the back. I can put y'all back there if that would help.
So presumably, if we went through that padlock, get into the other side of the wall, or am I imagining this wrong?
No, let me see if I can I'll put you back there, and that way you can kind of see it. There's not very much map room, but
No, I mean.
can you
there's
see
no-
it?
Well, I see the door, but I can't. This
Yeah.
isn't something that I would presumably think, hey, if we break into that, this will lead us through into the courtyard.
I mean, no, that's actually a pretty good and if you had looked through, like if you really craned your neck from that front gate at the right angle, you could see a corner of the stable from that front gate. So yeah, you would actually think that it does open into the yard.
Well, if Porter knocked on it and no one was in there, maybe we should go in through there. I have been working on a little trick that I think might help us all go in undetected.
There's also this door right here.
Oh, that's a door?
Uh-huh.
A door in the main wall?
Yes, Garrosh found that when they did the perimeter earlier. There was a door, one door that goes into the main house, but it is a very heavily fortified door, obviously. But it would appear to be like the weakest point of entry.
Svadrik lets you all know that one of his new abilities is Pass Without a Trace.
Mm.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, so if we wanted to go in all sneaky, we could do it as a group.
That sounds like a good plan to me.
Yeah, we're gonna need that because I normally have disadvantage on stealth checks.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's
That's
do
fine.
that. Let's go.
Oh God.
All right, so which
You're in
which
so much trouble if we fuck this up.
Or we will be heroes. Think about it.
Oh.
Heroes.
You could climb 12-foot wall. We'll run.
heroes just for one day.
All right. Yeah. Which one? Do we go into the stable?
Stable. Well, I mean, the fighting's right on. I keep falling into your. The fighting's just right on the other side of this door, right? I mean,
Well, no, because I think what it was I saw what Carnimore saw them going in through the door. And right before the door shut in the house, I'm assuming, saw one of the guards lurch forward and now we can hear fighting. So I think it's actually in the house. Is that right?
Yes, the fighting appears to be in the main house. And just for a point of like right above the main door is like a port. It's like a sort of a grand entrance, and above it is a balcony. But that's right above the main door. And then, yeah, y'all can definitely try to climb the walls.
12 foot sounds tough.
I mean, it's gonna be an athletics check if you don't, use like climbing gear or
And one of us could
some
throw
other
a
form
rope
of
over.
aid. Well, you have to keep in mind that there are some very vicious dogs on the other side.
Yeah, that's the
so-
other thing too. Is
Yeah,
somebody-
I think the stable might be our best bet.
No, dogs. Can't you handle dogs? And I kind of look up at Carnimore.
That's probably true. You'd have a +2
soothe
on.
the savage beast.
Yeah, I have a +2 in animal handling, and maybe I've got a spell or something.
I would say that you're smart enough to know
I
that
speak with animals.
these
yeah.
animals were highly trained and vicious, and there's no way you're going to be able to turn them against their master short of magic.
Okay, well, I have speak with animals.
Yeah, that's not going to
Oh,
change
okay.
They're just
their
gonna be like,
loyalty.
fuck you, fuck
It would be.
you.
It'd have to.
That's
Yeah, exactly.
Do we have?
Yeah. Other
Dinner,
than
dinner,
that,
fucking dinner. Let me
I'm
at
like
it.
halfway down one of its throat. What's it saying?
It says keep going. You're almost there.
Looks like kobolds back on the menu, boys.
Oh my
God, yeah. I'll just tell him that and be like, well, I'm very good with animals, but I really don't think I'm going to be very effective against trained dogs that really want to eat all of us.
I don't.
What are y'all doing? Because this is
Yeah,
going
we gotta
down.
go.
So if you're wanting to get in there, just tell me what you're doing.
Let's just go.
Front door. Front door.
Front door.
Front door?
What?
Or no, whatever.
Back door?
The
Sorry.
door into the house in the back.
Quickest way
Are
in.
you going over the wall? Are you going into the stable? Or are you trying to open the back door?
Roger, take the lock.
I'm gonna pick the stable
Alright, that's good.
lock.
All right, it is dusk now. There's still street lamps and there's occasional passersby. So go ahead and make
Okay.
a stealth
First-
check.
Oh, wait, hang on. First,
Oh,
I sit there and kind of focus my key for a moment, and kind of get everyone near me, and kind of. I've never thought about what this might look like. I kind of focus my key and wave my hands out towards everyone. And everyone just gets a little dimmer. Everyone just looks like there's just a little more shadow cast on you.
Sweet.
And so
Which, considering I glow, is kind of incredible that you can.
All right, so do you want a stealth check
yes.
now?
A stealth check from you. I guess from you all, a group stealth check.
Okay.
So it'll be plus 10 on all of these.
So 23, 20, 28,
All right.
and 16.
26.
26.
No, he has disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah, he's
Oh, that's
Oh.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
he's a bad boy.
All right. No, that's a group pass. Technically a fail by Garrosh, but it was a group check, so 3 successes and a fail, and no one seems to notice you. You can now roll your lock-picking,
Oh, God.
your thieves' tools.
I'm gonna cast guidance.
Wait, can I do guidance too? Can I cast a guidance
It
on you as
doesn't
well?
stack.
It doesn't start. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you can cast guidance though.
What are you considering a failure? Just wasted time?
Yes.
Okay. I'll try it again with guidance this time. Yes. 17.
Nice.
Yeah, you are having a hard time getting into this
Oh
thing.
wow.
Oh, crap. All right.
Did I just breaking?
No, too noisy. Too noisy. I guess I'll try again. How many times will you let me?
Yeah, I mean, you can keep at it as long as you want, but if you try again, everyone will need to make the stealth check again.
All right, I'm trying again. Dang it!
I'll tell you, the DC is 20.
All right, so we gotta make stealth checks again.
Yes.
Okay, 29.
Well, at least it's 19 this time. Jesus.
Yeah, it's a 18 DC on the stealth.
Cool.
So, all right.
Shane didn't know.
Yeah, I need one more.
Nice.
Okay. All right, you can try again
Jeez.
I'll
if you
cast
want, or
guidance.
you can try something else if you want.
I whisper in
I
your
have
ear.
chill touch. Would that help? Like if I froze it or something?
Probably not.
Not maybe for breaking it, but not for picking it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like sweat pouring down me. I'm like, oh,
You can
gosh.
you can try
This is-
again, and everyone will make a DC,
It's like
a
fucking
stealth check.
airplane.
or you could try something else. But so far, you've been working at it for like about let's see, I'd say about 5 minutes.
Ooh,
Let's
okay.
just go over the wall, guys. It'll be easier.
Yeah, okay. Let's just go over the wall.
I hate
mean,
this.
Here, how about this?
I'm
You guys
62, y'all.
Start going over wall. I'll continue working on this. Maybe by the time you get over there, I might have this unlocked. Give us a.
You can make one more check
Better
if you're
means
going to
of-
do that.
Okay.
And you've got guidance, because I'll cast it on you.
All right. I'm gonna cast my guidance first, so it's more suspenseful. Okay, that's cool. Cool. So I need
19. Or
19.
whatever you plus. You have +5 to these tools, so you need like a
14.
yeah, I think a 14.
Yeah, that's easy.
Hey.
Hey!
No, wait, no. Yeah,
No,
no.
it's a
I
17.
was thinking it hadn't added it already in, but yeah.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, no, it's not happening. So, if you are going over, everybody needs to make athletics checks.
I will help if I can.
You can do the guidance thing, and yeah, if you're like, if someone's helping like strength wise, then you can have advantage on the checks. Like
Okay,
if Garrosh is giving somebody a boost up, or Porter, or Carnamarai, whoever. If
Probably
you're
have to
boosting
give Garrosh a
someone,
boost.
I'm 6'2", so I'll give somebody a boost who needs
hey,
it.
there you go. Yeah, you're really tall. So if someone wants
I
to,
got a
I'm
+5
halfway
to-
there.
All right,
It just-
as Porter gives Garrosh a boost, I clamber up onto Garrosh.
There you go.
okay. All right, Garrosh, you can make the athletics check with advantage.
Okay. Thank you all. Oh, come on.
You're really fucking heavy, dude.
Yeah, that's not working.
Why are you so fucking heavy?
Yeah.
I am a thick boy.
It's not happening.
Okay. How about I give somebody else a boost? Cast guidance on myself.
Oh, you can go ahead and cast guidance on yourself right now for that check.
Oh, okay. God!
Porter's going,
not
hurry up,
quite.
hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
It's all my tools.
Yeah. All right, everybody else. Before Garrosh goes again, you do your thing.
Do what?
Nope.
Wow.
This is a DC 15 athletics check.
Okay,
Are there any?
This is,
Since we're on the edge of the map here, are there any like trees or like nearby that we could climb the tree and
No.
jump over?
Yeah.
No.
And there's not any trees on the other side close that you can see.
This
We look like a
Alright.
bunch of fucking idiots right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Just so
grab
I
Porter's
have to
shoulder
ask,
and say, Porter, give me a hand. Give me a
Will
leg
you
up.
allow any kind of, rather than, I don't know if acrobatics could possibly be used. I don't.
Sure, yeah, you could definitely like parkour off the corner right here or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
or
okay.
like parkour off Garrosh or something.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
I
I'm
mean,
cool.
I would let if you are trained in acrobatics, you can use acrobatics to try to get over instead of athletics.
Just mind the
Okay,
horns.
cool. Could I try to use Porter to help with an acrobatics check?
You can use guidance, Jimmy,
Oh my
because I'm
gosh.
assuming that they're just throwing the guidances around like crazy people.
So
Yeah.
I need a 3 or a 4, don't I?
Yeah.
Oof.
Hey.
Oof.
Okay, so you see Druck just pew pew pew, and he's
Somebody
up he's on the
finally
top
made
of
it
the
over.
wall now.
No, don't get eaten.
Druck, make a perception check for me.
I like the idea that because I only made it like by the skin of my teeth with that guidance, I probably like my claws like latched onto the very top of the wall as I almost didn't make it and just barely pull myself up and perceive nothing.
Oh no.
Yeah, you don't see anything. It's you don't see any sign of the hounds or so that's good. You don't see any sign of them.
You know, I could have just broken that lock.
It's too loud.
I'm
It's too
gonna
loud.
throw
It's
rope
quieter
up
for us
to
to
you.
stand here and fail the whole
I'm
time.
trying to lift a giant dragonborn in full
Be
plate
like,
armor.
Druck, don't go anywhere. And I'm gonna throw the rope up to him.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can catch the rope, and
Do I see anything on the other side I could tie the rope to?
the only thing that I could think of is here. There's probably a door handle on this inside door to the stables. I mean,
Okay,
that's
I'm
about the
going
only
to
thing.
very quickly drop to the ground and peer under the door. Like, do I see if I see like any movement or anything like that? Nothing like that.
Perception check.
Of course, you're gonna say that. Of Of course
Big
you're gonna make
money.
me roll in this game.
Big money, yeah.
It's dimly lit in there, and you can hear like the soft movement of like horses. Nothing out of ordinary. Just the breathing, like occasional shuffle of feet, the clip of a hoof on
I
hard
tell
ground.
Garrosh to give me a leg up, and then with the rope, I should be heavy enough to anchor him to pull him
With the
over.
rope, it significantly lowers the DC, so y'all probably get up
Yeah,
without any
I tie
problem.
the rope to this door handle for sure.
Garrosh,
Alright,
give me a leg up.
All
and
right.
then
There you
I
go.
would like, as soon as y'all finish with the athletics checks, I would like stealth checks again from you.
Okay.
Well, there
So
you
that's,
go.
That's with the help action.
Okay, yeah. So
Okay.
Porter just like hand over hand his way. He doesn't even use his lower body. He just scales like a
Yeah, I scale up and I say, "Thanks,
ninja
Garrosh."
warrior or
And
whatever
you haven't
it's
even
called.
moved from your spot, and I'm like, "What the?"
I'll go help. I'll help Garrosh.
Well, I jump over and hold on to the rope,
Okay.
so I can now act as a anchor for his fat ass.
I will help. I'll help you so you can get advantage.
Oh man. Will I ever escape the curse of this wagon? All right. Athletics check. Do I get advantage because Connemara is helping me?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Connemara.
Of course.
Thank God.
Sure, you made it over. It was just a 10 with the rope, so
Okay.
All
sweet.
right. Let's see now what I can do. Can I use acrobatics?
no.
Oh, damn. All right. Well,
Not with the rope.
I mean, if you're using the rope, it has to be athletics. Is what I mean.
oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I got a 9. Can I
You can
cast guidance on myself?
Yes, you can. So you make it up. You don't have to roll.
Okay.
Sweet.
Cool.
All right.
man.
So you all
Stealth
find
check.
yourselves like teetering up the top of the wall, and I would now like everyone to make stealth checks.
We did
And we
it,
still have the
y'all.
plus 10 on it, right?
We've
Oh,
and
God.
Step
and
one
we've-
down.
So 14 from Carnival.
How long did that take us?
Too
I would
long, probably.
say
Oh! Oh!
10 minutes.
Jingle,
Getting
jingle,
close.
jangle.
getting close to like 10 minutes from the time that Carnival was like, "Hey, there's fighting going on in there."
All right, I'm just trying to my
Sure.
thing lasts for an hour.
Jingle, jingle. I'm just-
Okay, cool. Stealth checks.
If I had
I
known.
don't want to. I
This
don't want to. After seeing a 4 and a 1.
It's a 14 and 11.
You could use your inspiration to help one of us re-roll. Oh shit. Well, okay, never mind.
If I had known we would be going on a stealth mission, I would have left all of my tools at home.
No, you wouldn't have.
You're right. You're right.
Well, hopefully that crit will help.
I'm gonna start like strafing from corner to corner, just like scoping places out.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Um,
you can't leave you can't get
No.
too far away from us with Pass Without a Trace.
Oh,
30
that's true. That's true. That's true. Never mind.
You have to stay within 30
I'll stay
feet
within
of
30
them.
feet of everybody.
I'm gonna yell at Garrosh and Porter like quietly and be like, "Get over here!"
Okay.
Unless y'all like really mess up, I think you're good with your stealth checks. I need one from Porter. I mean, from
Well,
no,
don't say-
no, I got one from all of y'all. Never mind. It was a crit fail from Garrosh, but a crit success from Porter, so it balances out. And so
Yay.
far, y'all are okay.
Well,
Okay.
get in my aura.
And you can all make perception checks.
And there we go.
Oh, geez. Okay, so
What is this?
2 crits in a row, man.
yeah, it's
No,
crazy.
that's like 3 crits in a row.
Ooh. It
That's
is.
true. That's true. Oh my god.
Look at you go. You god among half
And they're on
orcs.
check. They're on check.
Okay, so
Yeah. I was about to say
so the Garrosh and Porter, as you come around that corner, you see a strange sight. Just a flick of movement off in this corner. And
Can you
it
ping it again?
appears to be 3 like dark forms that are patrolling the area.
Can you ping it again?
Oh, it's this direction.
Okay.
And yeah, y'all just barely met that stealth check. So they don't seem to be aware of you though.
So we just see dark forms.
Yeah, and I mean, with that perception check, I would say that it looks like the Hound Master and his hounds.
Okay.
And you said I didn't see it with the 18.
Nope. They rolled a 21 on their stealth check.
Jeez.
But I crit.
Yeah, I know. That's why you could see them.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you
two
wouldn't have
could.
seen them at
I
all.
couldn't with the 18,
Oh, I see.
which was what was
Okay.
astonishing me.
Well,
Which way are they going? Which direction?
They are headed
This way? This way. This way?
This way, like kind of
This way?
making like a perimeter type thing.
Okay.
Oh,
Seems
this
to
this
be.
is the house right here?
Yeah, that's one
they're kinda-
wing of it.
I quietly point them out to the others.
You also, down here in this corner that y'all came in, there was the door to the stable, but also in this direction,
Yeah, there
there
were
were
a couple of
there were
doors.
a couple of doors, just so you know.
I'll
Let's
like
go
whisper
that
over the
way.
through those doors.
Yeah, probably better if we went. Well, we just gotta make sure that we don't run into them on the opposite side of the house. Can I come down here and
Go in through the rear.
Sure.
Gosh, come
Oh,
on.
It's just the two doors.
Uh-huh.
They're in keyholes or windows.
Let's
Is it
see.
locked?
Well, let's see. This one you try it and it is locked.
But the other one.
You try it and the handle turns.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna turn and say, y'all, I'm gonna turn into a scorpion and I'm gonna scout ahead. If I'll come back, and if I,
You hear the sounds of the fighting inside, and
Oh,
it
jeez.
seems to be escalating.
oh fuck it, let's go.
Open the door.
All right,
I open the door.
we'll open it.
All right. GM dynamic lighting.
This is a
wait.
small room.
Hang on, were you supposed to go in there?
You can now. Oh, let me turn on the lock.
Yeah, I was gonna say I noticed earlier on that.
Supposed to be
It's
locked.
not on.
Why do they even bother?
It's like a small little kitchen.
Restrict
Yeah, why would
movement.
it
Where is
always
it?
be on?
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay,
It's at the
sorry.
bottom.
I'm losing my mind. All right. So you walk into a kitchen. It is stocked with cookware and utensils. There's a large fireplace used for cooking meals. And Porter, just in the limited time that you have as y'all come in here, oh my God, smells amazing.
Oh, I was gonna be like, oh, I'm really disappointed.
What a great cook wherever they are. This is the finest of fine meals
Jesus.
that seems to have been prepared. And you know, there's no reason for you to think that it's not just, par for the course for this place.
I pick up a hunk of bread and a piece of meat and say, okay, let's kick off.
I'm assuming this is the direction we hear the fighting from.
Perception check. Oh, wait, you just did one.
Crap,
Oh, that was from the
window.
Oh, that was for something else. Oh, yeah. I would say that
Or crack the door open, take a peek.
it's hard to say, but it does seem maybe imperceptibly louder from this door.
I want to listen at this door and see if there's anyone in the next room.
I'm just
With that-
assuming that there's not much this way because we know that's.
With that perception check, Karna Marai, you don't hear anything.
All right, I'm gonna open the door and go in.
Okay. It opens. Let me get that out of the way. And you see in front of you what looks to be maybe like a laundry room. There is
This house is
wash
laid out
clothing,
weird.
scrub buckets, wash basin, soap, mops, chamber pots, and of course a dead body.
Oh,
There is a servant, a middle-aged female human in like a maid's
oh no.
livery or whatever, and you spot like this pool of blood just coming from around the corner right here, and when you turn the corner you can see that she is sprawled on a small set of servant stairs at the bottom, and she's dead, very dead.
Oh.
I wish to make an
Her throat has
investigation
been
check.
slit.
to see if she was the cook.
Jesus.
We
Yeah,
absolutely
you
cannot get caught, y'all.
Has she got the
No, we
secret
should
spices?
absolutely leave right now. I'm not getting caught.
Yes.
Was she the cook?
No.
All right, come on, guys. Let's keep going.
There
You're not
is
even sure
a
she's
ring.
dead, Shane.
There's a ring of keys on her belt.
Taking
Oh man,
it. Taking
I
it.
will snag them.
we're all going to jail.
Come on, guys.
All right, y'all
We're
doing it?
unrecognizable. We
You
blend
going
in
up the
crowds.
stairs?
Oh, is that up? Oh yeah, I go up the
Okay.
stairs.
I need y'all to call me back into the main part of the room so I can grab you.
Okay, whatever we do, I want to do it really stealthily if possible.
Mhm.
Sure. Well, y'all are still got Pass Without a Trace going on, so give me a second to move you, and don't move once I get you up there. You are
And
going
Garrosh.
upstairs.
Don't move at all.
Okay.
Don't move.
Don't breathe.
Just stand there.
Okay.
We'll
All right.
tell
So you
when
find
come
yourself
up the
in a very narrow landing and hallway, and let's see what we got here. Yeah, there's a doorway in front of you. Going this way, and you can definitely hear the sound of fighting is much louder here. And then there's a hallway this direction, and there's 2 doors down in this direction.
I'm gonna
Put my ear
grab.
to each door.
Wait.
Um,
Before you go, I'm gonna grab everyone and be like, wait. Now, do we want to go investigate the fighting, or do we want to use this opportunity to search the villa, see if we can't find the Nimblewright and any evidence that anyone might be involved in that explosion near our pub?
I think
Because-
it's gonna get kind of weird when they. I don't know. Fighting's fighting. I like fighting. Somebody killed the cook.
Yeah, but here's
I
we
demand
can't
vengeance.
get caught.
You don't
we-
understand. That stuff smelled like heaven.
No, I get it.
I am
but
eating
here's-
heaven on a bun
We-
right now.
I'm putting my ears to these doors,
We-
and closing my finger into my
Yeah.
other, so that I can't hear them talking.
Yeah. We can check these 2 rooms quickly.
Perception check
Quickly.
for you, Druck.
Porter, you have the +1 on
Okay.
your weapon.
From this door
No.
to your north, you don't hear anything, but from the one below, you definitely hear the sound of what sounds like many people trying to be quiet and not really succeeding.
Oh no.
Like you can hear like a little kid like, and then like.
Aw.
Oh.
Y'all are in the servants' quarters. You would probably know that
Yeah.
from, just
the
normal. Like you
tiny
took the
everything.
servants' stairs up to what
Okay.
seems to be like the servants' sleeping quarters, that kind of thing.
I'll go back and let them know that the fighting's done in there. That it's probably the servants hiding in there. So we should, unless you think they might be hiding the metal man.
I doubt it. But let's
So
go
do I.
while we go into the room.
Well, the servants would know best. What's where?
I say we try to avoid anyone seeing us if possible. Let's go.
Okay, I guess
Shall
take
we look in
advantage
the
of.
empty room, though?
I
Shall we
still
go
wish.
Empty room?
So which way are you going? Forward?
Yeah, forward this way.
My
Okay.
room?
To save time, I'll say whenever you open that door, you just find a small like bedroom, servants' quarters, no windows, no doors.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's
Yeah.
continue.
We have no idea where this metal man is. We're gonna be walking all through this
So
house. with no idea what
continue
we're doing.
where?
I say we talk to the servant.
No.
Well, I have a feeling we're just gonna be walking around aimlessly, so we need to talk to the servants or go kick some booty.
I kind of like turn to Porter. I'm like, we are doing very illegal thing, right?
And there's
we
a
do not want people knowing this.
Well, there's also some people killing each other and murdering, which is also an illegal thing. So
Yes,
We
will be
could
in
just
jail.
twist-
We will be in jail with them.
not
So
if
at
we
this
just
point, you
police
have
the murdering.
3 directions that you could go. You could go into the room where you heard people. You could go into the room where you heard nothing, or you could go back down the stairs.
Room
I
where,
thought there was a.
room where we
Is there
heard
not a
nothing.
way this way?
That's what I said. That door, to save time, opens into a small room, no doors, no windows in there.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
So
then
I
the
can
door where
move
nothing
the.
was.
All right, yeah.
Over here.
Let's-
Stealthily open it.
All right. Let me do that real quick. All right. You find another small bedroom, no doors, no windows, nobody in there.
Crap.
Can I roll a perception check?
So at this point, yeah, you can.
Okay.
At this point, your only obvious way forward is actually back.
Yeah, this is
Back
only
down the stairs?
quarters. Yeah.
Unless you want to go into the room which you would know from like your sense of direction that this other room seems to be larger, but it's like a corner of the house and doesn't lead anywhere.
Okay.
All right.
So we need to
I'm
go back
gonna
down.
transform into a spider, and I'm gonna go sneak under the servant's door and see if who all is in there.
Okay. Yeah. So you all see Carnamarai down into this little tiny spider, crawl underneath the door, and you look in. It's dark in here. So, but do you have blind sight as a spider?
I do, yes.
Yeah. So you can tell there's like a cram full of people in here.
All
There's
right.
like 9 to. There's like about 10 adults and a couple of kids.
Oh.
And they are all just huddled, like being really quiet. They're armed with like improvised weapons like rolling pins, mops, brooms, that kind of thing. Like they're all just scared as fuck, just sitting in here listening to the fighting and trying to comfort their children.
Jesus Christ.
No Nimblewright, as you said, and no other doorways.
Nope, no windows, no doors.
All right, I'll scoot back out, and then I'll shapeshift back into my self and say, "There's no extra doorways, or there's no way out of there."
So you're telling me we're in an area that has no exit to any part of the building?
That's correct.
Oh no, there probably is. This
We're-
is the servants'
We're,
quarter.
no, we're just in the servants' quarters.
That's
They have
correct.
an entire section of the house devoted to servants.
Yes.
That is
Of course
ridiculous.
they do. These
Well,
bougie bitches.
Ridiculous.
Guys,
With no windows,
has to have
because
access
that's
to the
awful.
rest of the part of the house.
This is-
So
this
where's
is-
the access? There's got to be access.
Yeah.
We have to
Well,
go outside.
The access
apparently.
is the stairway that you came in. If you remember, down in the kitchen there was
a second
both
door.
there was a door
Oh,
there by
I
the
forgot
servant
that door.
stairs,
Oh,
and
wait.
there was a door out the other side of the kitchen. So
Oh, okay.
All right, well then let's go back.
Well, let's go
all right,
back.
let me grab y'all real quick. I'll take you down there. Okay, so back in this room, there is a door right here by the stairs.
Oh,
And then
okay.
there is the door back into the kitchen, and there was a door on the other side of the kitchen.
All right.
I'd even see them.
I said we tried this door over here.
Yes.
Okay, I want to listen at it and see if I hear anything.
Let's see. Yeah, you could hear like gruff voices and some
Excuse me.
movement.
All right, I'll pass that information on.
Can you? I'll motion to Kanamarai, like turning the knob like very slowly, and like motioning and be like, open the door just a bit and look through.
Yeah.
All right.
In fact, with that roll, Carnamarai, you hear someone say, "Oh, this one's still alive," huh. And then, "Fuck."
Boy, all right. Yeah, I'm
And
gonna.
as you look into the room, let me grab that for you real quick. You see, the first thing you notice is the floor is strewn with bodies. There are 2 men holding bloody maces standing over them with their backs to you. And you can hear the sound of fighting now. Like, as soon as you cracked the door, the sound of fighting became much more, like, less blocked, and it seems to be coming like right in front of you. You can see a staircase leading up, like a main stairway leading upstairs, and that's where the sound of fighting is coming from. In this room, there are, you can't really quite see, but as you peek around, you can see that it's like a dining area, like a great hall area with a long dining table carved from red larch wood. And there's chairs surrounding it. There's tapestries in here. The table is set, but the dinner is ruined and all over the place. And there's a huge black
Go into a
marble
rage.
mantelpiece with a family portrait framed and mounted above it, which depicts a lord and lady and 3 young children and a family dog.
Initiative.
You
Does
get all
she-
of that
does
with
she
a 19.
see who it is? Like, does she see any of
Yeah.
the actual people?
That's what I was
They are not the men at arms that you saw come in. They look like, well, with that roll, I'll just say that they look like thugs in Tarim, the kind you have been warned about. They're wearing that black leather armor.
All right. Then I am going to go ahead and, like, kind of whisper, or if I could signal and just be like, kind of be like enemies ahead. And I would like to, as very carefully as possible, try to open the door for us to slip through. And
Okay.
backs are
Looks
to
like there's-
us. So I would like
You can all make, as you come in, you need to make a stealth check. It's going to be with disadvantage because you're opening the door.
Okay.
But other than that, your pass without a trace still applies.
Okay.
All right.
Ah.
I have a bad feeling about that.
So it's a 20, an 18,
Sorry, I haven't rolled yet.
24.
with disadvantage, Porter. So roll again.
Fair.
Well,
Good
I got
one.
a 12.
20.
All right. As you step into the room, Carnamarai, your foot comes down on a fork, and it stabs you in your heel, and take 1 point of damage, and she kind of lets out a little, and the thug that's standing with their backs to you wheel around in your direction, and everyone needs to roll initiative.
Damn it.
Okay.
All right.
Are we in that room now?
We should probably
Yeah,
get
you can come into the room.
A 6.
I would say that maybe 2 of you got into the room. I know Carnamara was first, and then she hadn't gotten very far.
Okay.
So whoever was right behind Carnamara.
Here, let's Vodrick go, because he was talking to her before they went through, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense to
I'll be
me.
here.
All right, and you can see there's
Please give me something high.
there are the bodies of 8 of those livery
Jesus.
men at arms of House of Gralhund strewn on this room. 8 of them are dead, and as well as 2 dead Zents in black leather armor. All are humans.
Okay.
Oh crud! I thought I had clicked on myself, but I didn't have the select token up. So
Yeah, but the thug turns, wheels, and looks at you, and he's like, What the hell is this devil magic?" Because y'all are all kind of like shady and dark and not making much sound.
We just got back from Hot Topic.
Honestly, a crit fail is about the only way that they would have been able to spot you.
awesome.
Unfortunately.
Great.
All right. I guess I need to roll initiative for them myself. I'm just sitting here going, all right. They rolled a 14. Okay, so it looks like Carnamarai, you get to be first.
Sweet. I'm going to, let's see how far away this guy is.
Fuck him up, Nana.
30 feet. So I'm going to step, I guess here. Does that work for me?
It do. All right, I'm gonna cast Thorn Whip at the guy in the back,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do that. And where's my Thorn Whip? God,
That is not gonna
fucking
hit.
damn it!
Maybe you're getting them out of your system now.
No, this is luck balancing itself after Shane's 3 crits in a row.
I didn't ask for those crits.
Yeah, I just crit failed like 2 in a row though. 2 in a row.
Mhm.
Can't do this to me.
It'll get better. Just have
All right.
faith.
I don't know.
Anything else for your turn?
We'll pull through.
Let me see. Don't think I have anything that's a bonus action. I always forget. Yeah. All right. Yep. All right. Yeah, that's about all I got. Because I can't use the thing that I want to until it's my reaction.
Well, you may get the opportunity. All right, Swodrick, you're up.
Wow, it is like it has been too long since I battled with Svodrick.
I know. I'm
one
excited.
Do I get 1 or 2? I've suddenly forgotten.
You're only level 3, so I think you get 1, and then you can key point Flurry of Blows.
Oh no, it's 1. I can then do another as a bonus action and keep point for 3.
Right.
So, just because it's fun and flavor, even though it'll do less damage, I'm going to run towards this guy, and with my staff in one hand, I'm going to stoop for just a split second and grab the fork on the ground, and I'm gonna run over here to this guy and stab him with a fork.
There you go.
Okay. I mean,
Uh,
I will let you consider it a monk weapon. Like it's close enough to say a dagger or something like that. So.
Okay. So,
And it hurt the Carnimurai. It's sharp.
I don't know. Should I just do it like an unarmed strike?
No, I would roll it like a dagger, a monk weapon, if you have that.
I can in a second.
You hit, though.
Well, that's what I meant. Like,
Yeah, you hit. So just go ahead and like roll your damage for it as though it's a dagger.
here. Dun, dun, dun.
That's still hit. Yeah.
Holy crud!
Okay, so 7 points of piercing damage to him.
Nice.
Shit.
And then with
You like just bury it in his cheekbone, and he's like, "Ah!"
yeah, I jump up, bury it in his cheek, and then land on the ground. And with my quarterstaff in just one hand, because of this maneuver, I kind of rake it behind him to try and like hit the back of his knees.
Do you have an ability to knock him down, or is it something else that you're trying to do?
I'm looking
Okay.
at just flavor.
Okay,
And
cool.
that should not have been.
That it hits.
Yeah,
The 17 hits. And another 5
Oh
points.
wait, hang on. Never mind.
All right. Yeah, it hits. He takes another 5, and kind of like seems to stagger a little bit from the unexpected force of this thing hitting him.
And then I kind of pivot to right here, and then I'm.
And then you're
You cut off, and then you're
I'm
what?
sorry. I pivot there, and I'm done.
Okay, you're done. Okay.
and then
Um,
so really fast. If I could, I would love to use my reaction because I have this very fun little thing as a Circle of the Spore Druid called Halo Spores. So when a creature within 10 feet of you or starts its turn there, you can use you can use your reaction to deal 1d4 necrotic damage to a creature.
nice.
Unless it succeeds on a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Which, so my spell save is unfortunately only 12, but hopefully.
Well, they rolled a 10, so you can roll your d4.
So you just do this as a reaction for them being near you?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Is there a limit on how often you can do it?
Well,
It's
reaction,
just
so-
for a reaction. So once, every round.
Okay. But there's not like a daily limit or anything like that.
No.
I wouldn't expect there to be, but
Wow.
No,
okay,
there's
cool.
not. Yeah.
So yeah, he just like he turns to you, Svodric, and he like takes a deep breath. He's like, "Oh, you little rat!" And then he tries to swing at you, Svodric,
Don't smell that bad.
with his bloodied mace. Does an 18 hit you?
Yeah, and I just realized something. It does.
Okay. You will take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
And to keep me honest, that's a Constitution saving throw for me. Because Pass Without Trace is a concentration spell.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm good.
Nice.
Yeah. And then with the backswing, he's going to hit you again. 3 points. Oh, wait, no, that doesn't hit. 6 doesn't hit you. Then this guy's going to run up. And he's going to swing at you with advantage.
Is he standing on the table?
No, I guess not. Thank you. And he's going to swing his mace at you. Does an 11 hit you?
No.
And a 23 will. So 5 more points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. What did you say the first time? I'm sorry.
8. 8 and then
8 and
5 for
five.
a total of 13.
Yikes.
Which could have been a lot worse, because 3 of those 4 hits missed you. And the last 2 had advantage, so. Alright, next is going to be Garrosh.
All right. Okay, gotta go through the store. All right. So we're aiming to kill these guys?
Oh yes.
Okay. All right, cool. Okay. This one here.
I call him Forky.
Yeah, this one on the right. Okay.
Question.
Well, thrust. I thrust out my hand and cast Inflict Wounds. Ah! God.
I'm
What
gonna
is-
need you to.
What a great
That's a
roll.
touch.
Oh, it's
That's
a, oh, it's a touch? Okay, never mind. Ah, I fucked up. Okay.
That's
Yeah,
all right.
unfortunately,
Wait, yeah, it is. Okay. May I?
you gotta run up on him. So you'll need to move your token, but unfortunately that's a miss.
I guess I'm asking a lot, but may I take that back? I thought it was a visual thing. I'm sorry.
Oh, sure. Yeah, no, you
Okay,
can.
I
If you-
apologize.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like recently took the spell. Sorry.
No worries. This
okay.
is your first spellcaster, right? So,
Yeah.
no worries.
And I took the spell when I
And,
leveled
and
up.
since we haven't been in combat in a while, I will also
yeah.
remind you this is probably not the last fight you're going to be in.
Yeah.
tonight.
Okay. Okay. I. Shit. Okay, I'll start with. Is this the one that got the fork?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I will cast.
Here, I'll mark them with
Toll the
colors just so that they can be
God.
identified.
What's the? Jesus Christ.
No.
No, he has to make a save, a wisdom save,
Okay.
which is a DC 13.
Okay.
On Forky,
Yes.
he actually hit it. Yeah,
Okay.
he made it. He rolled a 13.
Okay. Okay, that's all for me. My bonus action list is very empty.
All right, Porter.
Same here.
Hey, oh.
Well, I will move here so he can get through the door.
5, 10, 15.
You can move through allies.
No, that's fine. I'm gonna swing on him.
Nope.
I say, hold this for me.
That's a hit.
Oh, thank God.
Ooh. Ouch. Good hit. Yeah, he's not looking good after that. They were wildly confident, at these weirdos that suddenly showed up, and then a huge dragonborn stepped through and cast magic in their direction. Even though it didn't land, it made a scary sound, and then here comes this like snarling green or half orc
I
that
come in
just
going, I just
takes
bust the
this
door down and I
guy-
go, did you kill the cook? Did you kill the cook?
yeah, you bury your cleaver into this guy's like clavicle, and he screams in pain. He looks pretty close to eating it.
Scary sound.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Karna Mirai.
I don't have any bonus actions.
I will
Yeah,
go
it's been a while.
ahead and say, good strike to Porter, and I'm gonna go ahead and use. I'm gonna use Chill Touch on Forky.
Everybody,
Forky.
chill.
Oh, please, for the love of God. Okay, that's a hit.
Yeah.
5 damage.
All right. Yeah, he's on death's door, still standing though.
There we go. Alrighty. Can't regain hit, just as a heads up, or well, I guess a reminder, it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. The hand clings to the target.
Okay. He this like spectral hand is like choking him out, and he looks down at this superior healing
Oh, sorry, I
potion
didn't
in
mean
his
to roll again.
hand,
I was trying to post
and he
it in
goes,
the chat.
"Oh." No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't.
No worries. I was trying to post in the chat the spell itself, and it didn't work the way I wanted it to, but sorry.
No, that's fine. I was
Perfect.
making a dumb joke.
No worries. And
all
that'll
right,
be my turn.
I was waiting for you to be like, starts choking him out, and he kind of likes it.
Hey!
He does not like it at all. He's
Oh.
about dead.
I don't like any of this.
It's not his
Alright,
thing.
grabbing my quarterstaff in both hands, I'm. I won't call it yet. I'm just gonna. I'm hitting Forky first.
Oh, you can take inspiration for your fork maneuver.
Oh, thank you. Ooh, that should have been with advantage, by the way.
You hit, but you can roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Just in case you crit. All right, on Forky, right? Yeah, you cave his skull in, and he drops to the ground. His
My
his
skull.
companion, just like screams, and he's like, "What? Who the hell are you guys?" And he looks super afraid, super scared.
Cool.
Wasn't counting on this.
He probably gets missed by that, though. Right?
Yes, he does. That missed him.
Oh wait, hang on.
Oh, advantage.
It shouldn't have been the quarterstaff though. But so it should have been unarmed strike, but they're the same 2 attacks. So I'm gonna do that there. Does that hit?
Yes, that hits. All right. Smacked him pretty good.
And I'm going to. So as I wheel around to after my killing blow, I am going to run a. Actually, would you allow me to dart under the table to about here?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, I dart under the table, and then when I get there, I kick him, and that's my unarmed strike. But I'm just maneuvering.
What's your
All right,
passive
that's all.
perception?
12, I think. Yeah, 12.
Okay. As you dart under there, you hear like and like this flapping sound coming from this doorway right here. Sounds like a large bird is in there of
Oh
all
my
things.
God.
But anyway, yeah, large bird.
What? Just casually toss it out? Oh, by the way.
Large bird
Large.
not happy with
Yeah. By the way, there's a
the
rock
smell
in
of
that
blood.
room.
By the way, Big Bird showed
The
up.
fuck is going on in this house?
Well, I mean, by large bird, I would say like hawk. Sounds like like a hawk.
Oh, okay. Oh,
That
weird.
kind of large bird.
I thought you meant like a cockatiel or something.
Well, I mean,
Chocobo.
it could be a cockatiel, but it sounded more like a hawk. All right.
At the end of Squadron's turn, I would like to use my reaction to deal more damage with my Hilo Spores.
All right. He makes a con save.
Is a con save.
Ooh, he rolled a 20 that time.
Oh, well,
so-
yeah, he passed that. My spell save is 12.
All right. And then he is going to he is going to run.
Great.
So he's going to run this direction. Let's
All
see.
right, I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Cool.
Missed that opportunity.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. He just turns and bolts up the stairs. Y'all see him disappear up the stair. And you're out of initiative for the moment, I guess.
The fuck?
I just look and go. Let's
do
follow.
All right. We can sort of just stay in initiative, just in case. So, but give me your marching order up there. I'll let you rearrange yourselves if you want
And whatever,
Nate.
as we're going up there, we should do it stealthily.
Before we go, may I cast Cure Wounds on Svadrik, please?
to. Yes.
Okay. Let me go back to the front page. Where are you? Yes, level 1. Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
Ooh, is that back up to full?
No. I'm only 2 down now.
I'm sorry to step
Okay.
away, but I'll be right back.
All right.
All
So
right,
what
we
order are
should
y'all
go
going up?
stealthily.
I could go first.
Yeah, I'll be the
Yeah,
middle
yeah,
since I'm the
That
aura.
would make more sense.
Okay.
I'll go.
But you go last.
Me? Okay.
And then Garrosh in between.
Yeah, I like that order.
Okay.
The big guys up front. Squishy people in the back.
Yes.
All right, I'm taking y'all upstairs. You're going on a trip.
Awesome. Stealthily. We want to go
All right,
stealthily.
roll stealth checks for me.
And the pass without a trace is still active, right? You didn't lose it.
Yeah, it's an hour, and yeah, I passed.
Your concentration checks, yeah.
All right, so 28.
Again, a crit fail is going to be the only thing that is going to
All
give
right, I'm
you
back.
away
that
at this
for you.
point.
We're doing stealth
No,
rolls.
you're so
tried.
good. Okay, so as you all rush to the top of the stairs, like slinking up carefully, the sound of fighting immediately becomes like in the room with you. And Porter, as you look around the corner, or as you crest like the stairs and get to the landing, you see you're in an upstairs foyer. I don't know how you say it. And there is a battle here raging between what is now 5 Zents joined by the one that ran up here, and 2 of the Gralhund veterans that are just back to back, just taking these guys in spite of it all.
Jeez.
But they do seem to be badly injured, both of them.
Okay.
It's these guys right here.
All right,
I can't really see any of that.
Yeah. You bring
Here,
us
I'll
up to where I
I'll
am.
crowd y'all in a little bit. It's fine.
Well,
And there's a door
fine,
right
we
here
should
behind
do-
y'all. Just so you know, there's a door right here, and then you could see these 2 guys appear to be guarding this door. And then there's a door ahead of you down this way. So, I guess we will just we'll continue, and Garrosh will be up next.
I think
Okay.
I stepped away. Oh,
I'm
he's
back.
back.
I'm back.
Also, there are corpses lying on the floor,
Oh,
along with the
jeez.
weapons of the guards. It looks like 6 of these men-at-arms are dead here, and 2 of the Zent thugs.
Okay. So this guy. I'm in melee range of him. I want to smack him and cast Inflict Wounds this time.
Okay.
Okay. Please, God. Please.
Yes, that's a hit.
Oh, yes.
And he is injured, so you'll be rolling the Oh wait, no, that's Toll the
Oh,
Dead.
man,
Never
their
mind.
armor must suck.
Ah,
Yeah, they only have an 11 armor class.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
it is one of the best clerics. It just
yeah,
is.
he you could just see like the veins on his skin just suddenly run black, and he almost seems to like shrivel a little bit. He's not dead, but he is super hurt.
Okay.
And you could see the two veterans like in the midst of like clashing. They're looking underneath their crossed swords with these thugs, and they note your arrival, and you could see the desperation in their eyes. They're not really sure what to make of this, but one of them does seem to look a little bit relieved that you seem to attack their enemies.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
That is me.
Okay, Porter, you are up next.
Excellent. I get right here.
And
I
you're going to
rage.
have, if you attack, here's this guy or this guy. In other words, any of the ones engaged with the veterans, you will have advantage because you'll be flanking them. And
Sure,
I'll go ahead and put this guy in here and say he's in the mix. And just because I did describe this as already being started, so yeah, these two guys are attacking this veteran, and the other two are attacking the others. Let me give them colors to make it a little easier.
So I go into a rage
Okay.
and say, "One of you have killed my cook." And as I do that, you can start seeing my hair start to grow out longer. My teeth start to get sharper and pointier, and it feels like my bones are kind of twisting and growing in a way until it kind of almost looks like I'm standing up like a bear on his hind legs,
Ooh.
but who also has a giant meat cleavers. So I howl, and I'm gonna hit the orange guy.
Okay. You have advantage on hitting any of them.
Did they move slightly? I'll hit green guy. He's right in front of me.
Okay.
Look,
Yeah, I moved him around.
Okay. So advantage.
Hit.
8 plus 2, so 10.
All right.
Now I want to be 5th level so I can attack twice.
Yeah, I know. Let me roll initiative for these veteran dudes real quick. All right. Where did they land? Oh, same time as the thugs. Oh, it looks like they'll be going before them, huh? All right. All right. Carnimarai, you're up next.
All right.
Top of the order.
Top of the order, dude.
I'll go ahead and use my chill touch. Or do I want to use chill touch or do I want to use produce flame? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use chill touch. The hand that's clinging to my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it will continue to remain on my friend.
Who are you targeting?
My friend, Forky. Or not Forky. Forky's friend, this dude. The one that's barely alive that ran up the stairs.
Great. I realized I had two blue guys up here. Okay, yeah, that's hit.
Perfect. 2 damage.
All right. Yeah, he's not looking good. He was already not looking good, and now that he sees this spectral hand that killed his compatriot downstairs, appear and come at him, and he's just like, no, no.
Very nice.
And is that your turn? Are you moving?
No, I'm good where I am. That'll be it, because I have literally nothing I can do for a bonus action. So,
All right, Spadrick.
All right, step forward, attack.
11 is what you're trying to hit on these guys.
All right. There we go. Is that down him?
Yes, that'll do it. With the help of the chill touch hand brought him down to 6, so
Nice.
Oh yeah.
that took him out.
All right, and then I'm gonna leap
Beautiful.
over his body and kind of make a non. I make a defensive stance. It doesn't. I'm not actually doing anything special.
All right. Are you doing any more attacks?
That's all I can do.
It is?
I'm not flurrying of blows.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you had a bonus that with a bonus action you could hit again.
oh, but he used 2 quarterstaff hits on the dude, right?
No. I can make a quarterstaff hit, and then as a bonus action.
I'm sorry. I
can-
forgot you.
sorry.
I forgot
Yeah,
you missed.
great.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I forgot that you missed with the first one. Okay.
I'm
Make
saving
a
my last key point for emergencies.
make a perception check for me.
Who, me?
No, Sladrick. You could hear from this door the sound of like thump, thump, not on the door, but from inside the room. Just sounds like somebody's kicking a door
Is there so
on the inside of the room, but not kicking this door.
There's so much going on in this house.
Is this door open? Because I can kind
Nope,
of see
it's-
into this room.
Oh, you can. Dang it!
Yeah,
you're not-
just a
I don't
little,
think
just a
it's-
little bit.
I don't
there's
think
like
it's
a-
open. Yeah, I can sort of see that. Let me see. Dynamic lighting. I guess it is open a little bit. Let me see.
Yeah, it just
Yeah,
looks
the
bizarre.
doors to this room have been thrown open. Yeah, so just inside, let me see what you can actually see with your token.
I see something about. A couple
Yeah,
of
you can see just like the edge of a like a lady's a lady wearing a very expensive like silken long dress.
What is she doing?
You can't tell.
Okay, weird.
Yeah, they're open, but they're not like where you can. They're still like closed or whatever.
People in the way.
All right. Okay, so it's the veterans' turns now. They are going to. The first one's going to attack this red guy right here. He's wielding a long sword, two-handed. Or no, he's wielding a long sword in one hand and a short sword in the other. And so he's going to make 3 attacks against the guy in front of him. So 9, 7, and 4 is the damage. So sorry. Come on, do this quicker. Okay, so just with one, like he lays this guy almost to waste. The guy's looking awful in his one turn. This other one is going to attack the orange guy in front of him. Same story. That's going to be. First one's actually going to miss, unfortunately. Second one's going to hit. And the short sword is going to crit. Nice. So 10 plus 6 plus 6 is 12. So 22 plus 4 is 26 damage.
Whoa!
All right.
Which pretty much almost kills this guy, but not quite. He's
oh,
looking
these guys
awful.
got it. We could go.
And then, yeah, he hears you say that,
No,
and
no,
he's
no,
like,
no, no, no. That was a joke. That was a
"Oh,
joke.
okay, okay." Now it's gonna be the thug's turn. I'm gonna do a couple of quick rolls. Let's see, they're just attacking the two that are engaged with the purple, orange, and red are gonna attack the veterans. They have advantage in multi-attack, so that one's going to. That one's gonna miss. That one's gonna hit. And then orange is gonna attack purple. It's gonna hit. And then the red is gonna attack yellow. It's going to
Because he's a dead fellow.
miss and miss. Okay. Yeah, they're not doing so good. The green is gonna turn around and try to hit you, Porta.
Okay.
Not gonna have. Wait. So if at least one of those is within 5 feet of the creature. Okay, so yeah, he doesn't have advantage on this. But a 22 will hit you, I think.
Sure.
And then the second one is a 12. Does a 12 hit you?
No.
Okay, so you're gonna take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is that already halved?
No, half to 2.
I looked at him. I look where he hit me. I look at him again, and I kind of twist my head as if like, what?
Somebody's throwing
You-
sand at me. All right, Garrosh.
Okay, let's see. Let me move here so I can see what's going on. Okay.
Foot squishes down on the dead body.
All right. These two veterans. Do either of them look like they're about to drop?
They look hurt. They were already hurt when they got here, but they look healthier than most of the thugs, and significantly healthier than the two they just wasted.
Okay. So and these 4 thugs are all still up.
Yes.
Okay. So
The orange is on death's door. The
Okay.
red not too far behind him. Green is injured, and then the purple is untouched.
Okay, so purple, green, and red. Yes, it is visual. I will cast Bane on them.
Oh, nice. All right. Charisma saving throws.
Let's see. I have this set up. I know I do. Oh wow, I actually don't. My bad.
The first purple crit on his success.
Yeah, 13 is
the
my
second
DC.
one definitely failed.
Okay.
And the red one also failed. All
Okay,
right,
so green and red. Yeah.
So green and red will need to, when they make an attack roll or saving throw,
Subtract
they have
4.
to minus C4. Okay, very cool. Attack or saving throw. Awesome.
It's
Okay.
kind of like the
Hey,
opposite of guidance.
Hey, Adrienne. That guy in green takes 1 more damage
All right.
because I have a +1 weapon now apparently
Oh, okay.
Yes.
because of Girosh.
Very cool. All right. Porter,
What?
you're up.
Oh. Thought somebody else was hitting me. So, which guy hit me?
Green.
Green hit me? Okay. I'll hit him back.
That's it.
Smack.
I'm not supposed to. Why did I turn that off? Oh, that's right, because of... Okay.
Nice.
That's add an extra 2... Actually add 3 to that.
Okay, so 12.
Yeah.
All
of
right.
my-
Yeah,
my
he is
rage.
not looking good after that. Probably One more good
Range
hit will take him
damage and
out.
a +1. That's it. That's all I can do.
All right. We're back at the top of the round with Carnimarai, and I will stop at this point because we're at 11:25. I just want to check in with everyone, see where they're at with the
Do you want to
evening.
finish this combat, or do you all need to go? Because I can stay for at least this combat.
I can stay to finish it out, but I also am not the one that works tomorrow, so.
If
I don't work tomorrow.
it seems like we'll be able to finish this in the next 10 minutes, so I can hang in for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Carnimarai, you are up.
I'm going to step forward, and then if I go like here, like, can I hit them with spells?
Yeah, I would say, yeah, you're tall enough that if you're standing, like, you could look over the, basically the
Yeah.
railing.
I might move my token a little bit just so I can like see them, but just know that I'm like there because I just need to see. All right. So which one of these guys is like the most is pretty like which ones are the ones that are damaged? I apologize.
It's all right. Let me move this thing out of the way. There.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah.
That'll make it easier. Purple's the only one that hasn't taken damage. Orange, green, and red all look pretty bad. Like they're
All right.
close to death.
I'm gonna go ahead and apologize in advance to you, Porter, and to my lovely little NPC friend down here, because I'm gonna hurl at Mr. Greeny Pants my ice knife.
Okay.
That's fine. I take half damage from everything but psychic.
What kind of? Oh, is that just Okay, yeah. So 15 definitely hits him.
Perfect. So the thing with ice knife is, I create a shard of ice, fling it at one person, make a ranged attack. It takes 1d10 piercing damage. Hit or miss, the shard explodes. The target and each of the creatures within 5 feet of it must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
So, is the
So the
It's messing
5
it up on the
cold
chat
damage,
there.
those around, like if they fail the dexterity, if everybody fails their
Six.
dexterity saving
so the
throw,
first
they-
guy's going to take 6 regardless
he
because
gets
you
6 and
hit
then
him.
He might get another 5.
All right. So, yeah, that doesn't quite take him out, but it gets him pretty close. So let's see if he makes the save. So this green, he's going to do a dex save. He has no
I have
pluses
12 or
to that.
above.
But yeah, he fails, so he takes 5 cold damage and just shatters. He's dead.
Oh.
Fuck yes.
And then the orange is going to make a dex save. He actually succeeded. So he did. Does he take anything, or does he take half?
Let me double check. I think it's no damage.
I think you're correct.
Yeah,
Seems
each
like it. And
Yeah,
then,
yeah. The target and each of the creatures within 5 feet of it must make a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Okay.
I got a 13, baby.
Saved. The red also failed, so he's going to take 5. Doesn't quite take him out. And then the purple is going to. Let's see. Oh, he failed as well.
Nice.
So 5 to him, and he finds himself injured for the first time this fight. And then I guess this veteran is going to take.
Yeah, he's also gonna get some.
He rolled a 13, so yeah,
He's good. Awesome.
he made it. All right,
Alrighty, it's my turn.
excellent. Svadrik, I'm gonna get rid of these bodies, just so that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Garrosh, everybody's
Less
stacked
clutter.
over here.
Oh, you're good.
There you go.
Thanks.
Just hide the bodies.
That's a hit on the red, and 5 points will not quite finish him.
All right.
Woo!
Will this?
Yeah, he has 2 hit points left, so yeah.
Nice.
He explodes.
All right, yeah,
Blood
he's
everywhere.
he's dead. Deaders.
D-E-D
Dunskies.
dead.
You deaded him. That funny?
Hell
Well,
yeah.
I'm just laughing because now, let's see, that's my third kill of the night, so I start like counting like.
Yeah, that's why I
Legolas
decided
and
to put the bodies back so y'all know exactly the mortality count at the end of this. All right. And next up is going to be the veterans. So, veteran is going to attack. The yellow is going to attack orange with his longsword. That's going to be a hit, and it will take 5 slashing damage, which doesn't quite finish him off. He's got 1 hit point left, so he's going to swing at him with his short sword. And actually miss, so take another swing at him with his longsword in frustration. And yeah, cleave his head off, so
There you go.
10 points of damage. And then pink is going to move in on purple with a longsword attack, which crits. Boy, he's going to take 7 points of damage. Wasn't the greatest crit roll. And then another longsword attack for another 4. And then a short sword attack for 6. Nice. And that, yeah, now he is not looking good. In fact, he seems to be praying. Realizing he does not have much left in this
Pray all
world.
your want.
Could I
Your
use
God will
my
answer.
reaction for
Sure.
Hail of Spores?
Yeah.
He's got to succeed on a con save.
Okay. He rolled a 3.
Okay, so that's a fail. So now I roll a 1d4. Where is my Halo of Spores?
Ooh.
4.
Nice. All right. Yeah, he's coughing and choking and bleeding out, but he's still alive. That'll make him that much easier to kill. Garrosh.
Okay. I'll go here. And point my mace at him and cast Toll the Dead, and hopefully hit this time. Because that would be lovely if he fails to save.
Wisdom save. I'm sure he will. Yeah, he rolled an 11, so failed.
Alright.
And you can roll the D12 or whatever it is for that. Oh, I guess it did automatically.
Yes.
All right. Nice. Yeah, that will finish him off. He had 6 hit points left, so.
Nice one.
Woo!
Now we gotta think of story.
So Porter is up next. The other 2 veterans have whirled towards you, and in spite of y'all helping them with this, they have their swords out, and they say, "Stand back! Identify yourselves!"
I will put my hands up, my mace in my belt, and my hands up.
Okay. Porter, well, let me just put it this way. Is anybody going to attack them?
I am not gonna. I'll just drop my weapon a little bit, like dip it, but
Yeah.
I'll come out of a rage.
All right. So we'll pause for just a moment while they have asked you all to identify yourselves and seem to be advancing towards you.
Porter was just gonna say, well, it would appear to be somewhat of your saviors.
This guy calls back through the door, and he says, "My lady, strangers have arrived,
we're not
seemingly with
exactly-
aid."
We're not exactly strangers. I believe the man of the house knows who we are. Lord of the house, excuse me, not man of the house, Lord of that.
And she's, you hear a woman yell out, well, this is interesting turn of events. Yeah, so as you look forward, you can see through these doors, and now that you are closer, a woman standing, and she is wearing a breastplate, and she's armed with a rapier. In spite of that, she is wearing a gorgeous like red silk dress that is like a long and very form fitting, but kind of flares out at the knees.
Hot.
So
Yeah.
she's wearing a dress and a breastplate?
Yes,
Oh,
she
hell
seems to
yeah.
have armed
Yeah.
herself over whatever she was wearing for dinner.
Battle, but
And,
make it couture.
And she steps forward and she says, "Have you dispatched the thugs?" And they both say, "Yes, my lady." And you can see standing right behind her is a huge half orc, taller than, or is he a half orc? Let's see. Yeah, he is. Taller than Porter, bald and with a chin strap beard, and he's shirtless, and he has like these tattoos all over him, and he is wielding a Morning Star. I knew it was something cool. Yeah. So, uh, she calls out to them, and she says, "My husband. He is trapped in the room." And the veterans look at you, and they say, "What is your business?"
We're
Our
friends of the
business.
Lord. We've come to ask about his well-being and some other questions.
And when we came, we saw a fight breaking out. Thought we'd help.
Excuse my companions. They're very direct. Last night we met or was it last night? Whatever. We met your husband a few nights ago when he was assaulted by some of these thugs, or excuse me, by these thugs, and we came by to see if he was doing all right. We wanted to check on him, and when we got here, we saw the fight break out, and we decided to help.
"If you wish to help, then help my husband. He is trapped." And she indicates this doorway here. "Help him, and then we can speak more."
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what's
Or yes,
So-
my lady, I suppose I should say.
Mhm.
All right. So what's the doorway look like?
what's going on with this door?
What is going on with this door? But we are at a stopping point too.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
yeah.
we'll go ahead and let's see the forcing it open. Yeah, it is. You turn the handle and it's unlocked, but when you try to push at it, it is like stopped by something.
Oh,
So you're gonna have to force it open or do something along those lines to
Oh,
get through. It seems to be
I
blocked.
can do that.
All right, so Porter, you're still raging. You know, like Karna Marai and the Lady Gralhund are shouting back and forth, and Svadrik and everyone as well, trying to make your purposes known. And Porter just turns and runs straight at the door, and you can make a athletics check with advantage.
Of course, now I'm going to fail it and look like an idiot when I bounce off of it.
I'll cast guidance.
That's how this night goes. So
Yeah. So far, that's how this.
You
said
got this.
athletic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't even need guidance. DC was 18, so yeah, it just flies open. You see furniture just kind of go flying everywhere, and you see a man frantically kicking at this other door, like trying to open it.
Yeah.
And he turns and whirls and looks at you. And let me open up the room so y'all can see
Oh
inside.
my god.
I'm so tempted to be like, you thought you could get away.
Oh god.
And yeah, you see a
I'm gonna rush
male.
in after this.
A
and-
male human, and he is wearing Zent armor, and he is, but he's like
He's
a
not the
cut
Lord.
above for sure anything
Mhm.
you've seen. In fact, perception check from you, Porter.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't see anything. Your eyes are red with blood.
Well, I see him, right?
Yeah, you see him.
I just don't know what he is. Other
Well,
than
he seems to be
bad
very
guy?
very well armed. He's definitely a Zint thug.
Well,
Like
then I
of the
charge him.
kind that you've been warned about.
Yeah,
But
charge him.
he, as you burst into the room, he whirls around and looks at you all in panic, and he says, "Master, protect me." And from here in this room, you could see like a curtain, sort of like a divider, and from behind it come 3 snakes, winged and flying,
Ew.
One of those stupid things again.
that y'all have seen before.
Mhm.
And yeah, I would say, let's see, Carnamara's next in the order, so Carnamara, you could also make a perception check since you'll probably be the next person in there, and then we'll close the session.
Cool. Cool. And I am good at perception. Hopefully, God, I just cursed myself.
There you
Yeah.
are. This guy is. He looks like he means business. Like he looks a cut above for sure the other Gent thugs that you come across. His arm is tattooed with the snake of the Zents, and he is wielding like all matter of what looks like assassin type weapons. And most notably, his clothes are tattered, blackened, and somewhat burned.
Fun.
Oh,
That
Oh.
is where we will end this session.
I hope I remember what I want to do for the next session because wow.
Make a note of it.
Yeah, make a
I
note
have
of it.
a good idea.
Or I can make a note of it if you want to tell me.
Oh yes.
You don't have to keep track of it.
The first thing that I would love to do when we get into the next session is cast Hold Person on this guy.
I'm genuinely like, Svadrik, I'm sure it is, but I'm also. How are these 2 stories connected? I had no idea. I thought we were on a, like a little mini mission.
Well, we've got. What you've got so far is a Nimblewright that appears to have thrown a wayward Nimblewright, but who Nimblewright went rogue, ran out into the city, was taken under the wing of the House of Gralhund, who has been implicated in throwing the fireball that set off the explosion that injured this man here that you see in front of you.
Yeah.
That was apparently chasing the gnome that wanted to see you guys for some reason.
It's so much.
Well,
Right. Yes.
Apparently seems to be after something. As far as you know, the man who Orund Gralhund, the Lord Gralhund of the Manor or the estate, is your customer who was mugged after leaving your establishment. You're not necessarily, I mean, it's not necessarily any connection there. It's just coincidental.
But we were coming to visit him, and that's our story.
And he is apparently holed up in the room that this guy is trying to get to with a lot of, with vengeance in his eyes.
Well, he is very much in need,
Guile
so
in his heart.
hopefully they'll be somewhat grateful to us. All right. Well, I gotta head out.
Just in the right place at the right time. That's
Yeah, we just so happened to visit your home.
this is a fun, interesting.
And just so happened to see that that you were under attack, and we just happened to decide to help.
Yeah, as much as I would have loved for y'all to see Jarlaxle again. I've really wanted y'all to get to this fight before I forget about it. Like, before I forget it. Because I've been studying for it.
No worries.
It's like, let's,
Oh no,
let's
no,
just go and
that's
take
okay.
care of this.
Once this took a little twist, I was like, well, that's not gonna.
Oh yeah, I
happen.
can't wait to get back in, and I hope Anthony will be able to join us for the next.
Man,
session.
your pass without a trace saved your bacon, though. Because if those hounds had caught whiff of you
Well, I think it
out
was like
there.
after last session, I was like, I need to remember.
Good job,
I have
everybody.
magic now.
Good night.
Okay, good night.
See ya. Good job, everybody.